to the countdown.
Tahniah! Siaran langsung ini dibawakan khas kepada anda oleh Akademi YouTuber Malaysia. Sebuah inisiatif e-didik Malaysia dan Kelab Guru Malaysia. Tumpukan perhatian anda. Siaran langsung akan bermula sebentar lagi. Link sijil akan diberikan di hujung siaran ini. Pastikan diisi dalam tempoh yang ditetapkan. Terima kasih.
Hai, Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh dan salam sejahtera. Good evening and hi to all teachers, parents and wonderful students. Welcome to Pusat Tuisyen Academy YouTuber, a joint venture with e-didik Malaysia and Kelab Guru Malaysia. Bermula percuma, selamanya percuma. Before we proceed, let's begin our session with the recitation of Kitab Al-Fatihah. And for non-Muslim students, please recite your prayers according to your religion. How is everyone doing today? My prayer that everyone is in the best of health and ready to proceed with today's class. To everyone who is listening, please drop a comment. Which college are you from? And which schools are you studying now? Okay. Before we start our class, let me introduce myself. I am Cikgu Wan from Negeri Sembilan Matriculation College. You may meet my team led by Teacher Im, Teacher Eileen, and Teacher Zainaria on the next session every Saturday at 5 p.m. For the record, we are now live on my channel. So as a sign of support for me, please hit the like and subscribe button. As usual, the lesson will last approximately 1 hour and certificate link will be given to you at the end of the session. So be sure to follow the classes up until the end and give your full cooperation in making this session a lively one. I would also like to remind students to use appropriate language and also use appropriate profile picture. If possible, your own picture. If you wish to post a comments in the chat box, I'm pretty sure all the students here are all excellent students who will uphold a positive classroom environment. Stay focused, and if you have a question, please write on the chat box. Okay, and I'll try to respond to you as soon as possible. So without further ado, let's begin. Okay, let me check who's here. Hi, we have Nakib. Assalamualaikum waalaikumsalam. Okay, Nakib, maybe you can call your friends to join us. Okay, today we are going to discuss differentiation, topic trigonometric function. I know that all of you have completed your final exam math paper, but it's a good revision for you for preparation, as a preparation for you to entering SEM 1 SM015. Okay. Before that, let me change my screen a little bit so it becomes clearer to you. Okay. All right. Okay. If you look at the screen now, okay, this is a mind map for differentiation function. Okay, we have First, the basic differentiation. Before we go any further, you are going to look at the rules of differentiation. Yeah, rules of differentiation containing a sum rule, product rule, quotient rule, chain rule, and power rule. Okay, I'm pretty sure that all of you have mastered this topic again, since we have discussed this many times in previous session. Okay, and then you have also um, the first principle of differentiation function. Okay, it's either given to you at a point where you are will be using this formula, or if it is at if they ask you limit as using first derivative, yeah, a first order differentiation of first order. Okay, and last week we have discussed exponential and log. Yeah, so if you look closer here, we have a differentiation of exponential and log. We have covered these two, and today we are going to cover this trigonometric function. Okay, so if you're ready, let's get started. Okay, before we go any further, let's look at the differentiation of trigonometric function. Okay, if you see clearly here, I differentiate, okay, differentiation of or derivative of sine x will give you cos x. Okay, differentiate cos x will give you negative sine x. Derivative of tangent x will result secant square x. Derivative of cotangent x result will result negative cosecant square x. Meanwhile, cosecant x, negative cosecant x, and lastly secant x. Differentiating secant x give you secant x tangent x. Okay, we are going to use these 6 formula only. Yeah, so please remember this formula. I am not sure about Form 6, but then for matriculation student, this formula will be given to you, including the trigonometric identities as well. Okay, so make sure you are familiar with the formula. All right. Okay, let's look at the example. Okay, let's look at the example. Yeah. Okay, we are going to solve the simple example. Okay. Okay, let's do this together. Okay, before that, let's look at the chat box. Do we have any other students joining? Yeah. Mm-hmm. Okay. Okay, let me share my screen now. I know that it's blank. Okay, yes. There you go. Okay. If you look at this question clearly, yeah. Mm-hmm. We are going to maybe try 3 question. Okay. First, and I leave it to you for you to finish it all. Okay. All right. Given to you sine 3x. Or maybe we use pink color. Okay, so differentiate the following with respect to x. When it says with respect to x, look closer. All the terms must be given to you in x. Otherwise, it is all constant. If the question said respect to t, so your function given to you must be sine 3t. Then only you can differentiate. Otherwise, it's all constant. Okay. All right, let's try example 1. Differentiate sine 3x. A. d dx sine 3x. So bear in mind, just now we have discussed earlier, differentiate sine will result cos 3x. Okay, cos 3x. And don't forget to differentiate the function 3x. Okay, it is not compulsory for you to write it down, this part. But for the beginning, at the beginning, for those for first three example, I'll write it down so it become clearer to you. Okay, differentiate 3x will give us 3. So the answer is 3 cos 3x. Easy peasy. Okay, let's do the D question. Yeah. All right. Let's do D. Okay. Differentiate cos 2 minus x. Okay. Differentiate cos. Bear in mind, differentiate cos will give you not just sign, but including the negative sign 2 minus x. Okay, multiplying the function d dx 2 minus x. Okay, so differentiate 2 minus x will give you negative 1. Yeah, this one will give you negative 1. Okay, negative 1. So it's up to you whether you want to write it down or not because it is 1. So you just write negative 1 multiply with sign 2 minus x. So negative becoming positive. So the answer would be sine 2 minus x. Okay. So if it's okay to you and it's clear to you, please write at the comment that it's clear. Okay, next one. Let's try E when given to you tangent function. Okay, E. D dx tangent x over 3. Okay, so differentiate tangent will result secant square and write down the function x over 3 and the derivative of x over 3. Okay, so the derivative of 1 over 3x, okay, remember differentiate 3x give you constant 3. So 1 over 3x will give you 1 over 3. All right. So the answer would be 1 over 3 secant square x over 3. Okay, easy peasy, right? Okay, last but not least, let's try. Sorry, we have a constant 6 over here. Okay, if we have a 6, so you just write down 6, you just write down 6, and this will be multiplying with 6. Okay, 6 over 3 will give you 2. Yeah, so the answer 2 secant square x over 3. All right. Okay. How about we try question B? Since we have lots of ample time, we still have ample time. So, okay, B. Okay, B. Let's me thicken a bit the pen. Okay, sign. Differentiate. Okay, differentiate x over 2 plus 4. Okay, sorry, sine x squared plus 4. Sine x over 2 plus 4. I choose this question because it has more than 2 terms. So differentiate it. Okay, differentiate sine, give you cos. Okay, write down the function plus 4. Okay. And differentiating this function, differentiate 4. It's a constant, give you 0. Differentiate x over 2 will give you 1 over 2. Okay. So 1 over 2. Okay, easy peasy, lemon squeezy. Please write down at the comment if it's very clear. Okay, I am going to move on the next question. Okay, now we have power rule of trigonometry. Okay, okay. So if you look at the properties here, differentiate sine to the power of n of a function u, for example, you have to use the power rule where n you have to bring to the front, and then the power you have to minus 1. It same goes to the function when you're dealing with polynomial function where the power rule is a 3 times x plus 3, and then 3 minus 1 will give you 2, right? And if let's say you have 2x, don't forget to differentiate the function at the bracket. Okay, and the 2 times 3 will give you 6. So that is basically what you have to do with trigonometric function too. Okay, all right. So if you see here, n to the front and then n minus 1, and then multiply, yes, multiply with the derivative of sine u. So derivative of sine u here will result cos u, and then don't forget the derivative of the u function. Okay, and same goes to cosine, where n you bring to the front and minus, and then differentiate cos will give you negative sine u. So you see closely, we have negative at the front, and then differentiate the function. And last but not least, tangent. If given to you tangent cube, for example, so cube to the front and then cube minus 1 will give you square, and then don't forget differentiate tangent is a secant. Okay, and don't forget the derivative of u. Okay, all right, let's look at the example now. Sine square. Okay, the derivative of sine square. Okay, 2 to the front, 2 sine x, and then differentiate sine will result cos x. Okay, so this is basically your answer. 2 sine x cos x. Okay, we done A. How about B? Okay, B. Cos cube. Differentiating cos cube. Okay, will result 3 to the front, cos x. The derivative of cos, the derivative of cos will result negative sine x. Okay, and the derivative of the function x give you 1. So this is basically a negative 3 cos x sine x. Okay, all right, now let's do C. Tangent. C, derivative of tangent 6x. 6 to the front, 6 tangent x. Okay, to the power of 5. Okay, sorry. We have neglected square here. Okay, so your answer will be in square. Okay, same goes to this. 6 tangent to the front. So you have 5 over here. Okay. Differentiating tangent will give us differentiate tangent secant square x. Okay. And derivative of x will give you 1. Okay, we've done that. And how about, let's say we try any of these 3. I'm not going to do it all. Okay, how about we choose D? Okay, D. Sine to the power of 4, x over 2. Okay, differentiating sine to the power of 4. So 4 to the front. Don't forget, write down your d over dx function. 4 sine cube, because 4 minus 1 is 3, and the function as it is Okay, and the differentiation or the derivative of sine will give you cos x over 2, and the derivative of x over 2 is 1 over 2. And we are going to simplify 4 and 2. So 2 sine cube x over 2 cos x over 2. And we're done. Okay, so far so good. Is it too slow or is it too fast for you? If it is too slow, maybe if you want to rewatch it again, you may fasten the videos, yeah, because I have been told to explain it clearly because some of you did not enter the class. Huh? Okay, so okay, let's try this example. After mastering all the function, yeah, okay. After mastering the function, let's have a closer example for quotient rule that consists of trigonometric function. Okay, let me know if you can see.
Tuisyen online percuma. Tuisyen online percuma. Layari www.academyyoutuber bagi mengikuti tuisyen online secara percuma. Prasekolah, sekolah rendah, sekolah menengah, semua ada di Akademi YouTuber. Rujuk jadual di laman sesawang www.academyyoutuber.com. Semoga masa terluang anak-anak anda diisi dengan sebaiknya. Tuisyen online percuma mestilah Akademi YouTuber.
Okay, we have no choice. We have no choice. Cosecant ni adalah basic function. Sin, bukan cosecant, cosine. Cos adalah basic function, sin pun basic function. Compared to just now, it's involved cosecant. So we can do 1 over sin. Tapi cos dengan sin ni tak boleh nak simplify lagi. This is the simplest. Okay, so we have no choice. We have to do quotient rule. Okay, quotient rule, what's the formula? VU prime minus UV prime over V square. Okay, what is your U prime? U prime is, okay Luqman, differentiate cos X dapat apa?
Negative sin X.
Exactly, negative sin X. Okay, how about V prime? V prime is equals to, differentiate 1 dapat constant, differentiate sin X, cos X, right? Okay, negatif tu sebab dia memang ada negatif. Ada negatif lah. Okay, alright. So now we are going to substitute into the value dy over dx equals to v. What is our v? 1 minus sin x. What is our u prime? U prime is negative sin x. Minus with our u. What is our u? Cos x. What is our v prime? V prime ini a negative cos x. Okay, so over with what is your v square? 1 minus sin x square. Okay, bawah jangan kembang Okay, this is big no You tak boleh sesekali ini cancel dengan ini. Kenapa tak boleh? Luqman, why? Tell me why you cannot do that.
Kenapa medium? Semula.
Why we cannot cancel 1 sin x dengan 1 sin x dekat bawah ni? Boleh ke kita cancel macam ni? 3 tu dengan 6 boleh ke?
Tak boleh.
Yes, tak boleh. Apa yang kita boleh buat
Sebab
adalah
dia ada
kalau ini,
operasi.
yes, we have the operation positive and negative. Kalau you nak cancel, you mesti buat, you mesti apa? You mesti factor. You must factor out semua ni dalam bracket and then you have things that you factor out, then only you can cancel. Okay, otherwise you cannot cancel. So you have to solve lah. Okay, so check dulu madam punya differentiation semua betul? Because I am going to proceed, tolong check. Okay, so now we are going to expand. So, is there anything that we can factor out? No, semua pun tak sama kan? So we have to expand negative sin x plus sin square x minus positive, minus plus kan? Okay, minus plus. So it becoming cos square x. Madam dah cakap tadi cos x darab cos x bukan cos x square tetapi cos square x. Macam madam tulis ni. Okay. Over with 1 minus sin x square. Okay, ada satu lagi identiti yang kita kena tahu iaitu, okay, madam guna pen warna lain ini. Okay, there is formula that you need to know. Okay, crucial, bintang ni. Okay, nipiskan sikit. Okay, you kena tahu yang sin square x plus cos square x equals to 1. Boleh semua? Boleh? Boleh. So, this, alamak. Madam nak pakai highlighter sebenarnya. Highlighter please. Okay. So, sin x plus cos x is equals to 1. So 1 minus sin x. Mana datang 1 dari sini tadi? Okay, over with 1 minus sin x square. So boleh cancel tak sekarang? Okay, now only we can cancel out. So tinggallah 1 over 1 minus sin x. Understand or not? Can or cannot? Cuba tulis can or cannot. Can? Luqman faham tak Luqman? Kawan-kawan lain? Boleh ke?
Okay, hi, assalamualaikum everyone. I'm back. I'm sorry for the technical error. I will do it better next time. Okay. By the way, I have win the Microsoft challenge. Okay, and now I am going to continue my lesson with you guys. Okay. All right. Now let's continue. Okay, I am sharing my OneNote. Okay. So, can you see my screen clearly now? I really hope you do. Okay. All right. Let's get back to the question. Okay. Given secant cos ln 2x plus 5, find the derivative of that function. Okay. So if you see clearly, okay, and remember what is the formula for secant? Yeah. What is the formula to differentiate secant? Okay, differentiate secant, we give you secant x, tangent x, right? Okay, so we take our pen, enlarge the screen. Okay, dy over dx, differentiate secant, yeah? Secant u, okay, if you call this as u, so secant u. Secant u and tangent u, okay? And don't forget du over dx, which is your function here, everything here, okay? So first of all, you have to ataupun cara yang lebih mudah adalah you let u first, let u equals to cos ln 2x plus 5. Okay, what is your du over dx? Okay, if you can see me now clearly, comment below. Differentiate cos, we give you negative sign. Okay, negative sign and everything. Salin dulu, copy first. Okay, and differentiate ln 2x. Okay, plus 5. Okay, and now negative sign ln 2x plus 5. Okay, differentiate ln 2x plus 5 itself will give us 1 over 2x plus 5 times 2. Okay. And now, this is basically negative 2x plus 5 sine ln 2x plus 5. Okay. So, we have done this part. And now, we are combining everything together. Okay. So now, this is the question that we want to solve now. Dy over dx. Differentiate secant, differentiate secant, we give you secant u, tangent u. Okay. Multiply with the derivative of u du dx. Okay, as what we get from up here. Alright, this one kita akan substitute. So, secant u is secant, what is your u? You substitute this secant, so you get cos ln 2x plus 5. Differentiate. Not differentiate, you just copy down. Your u is cos ln 2x plus 5. And du dx is sine ln 2x plus 5, and I am going to write down negative 2 over 2x plus 5 at the front. Okay. So far so good. How is the explanation now? Is it better? Let me look at the comment. Okay, boleh ke yang lain? Okay, so far okay ke semua? So far so good. Please write down in the comment. Okay. Alright, we have another 10 minutes more. Let's try this one last example, yeah? Okay. So let's do parametric equation. If given to us a parametric equation that involve trigonometry, okay? All right. So if let's say given to us t plus 1 over 2t, meanwhile y equals to t minus 1 over 2t. Okay, and then show that, question 1, show that dy over dx is equals to 2t square plus 1 over 2t square minus 1. Okay, all right. So now let's solve this equation. All right, so this solution. So dx over dt will give you 1. Okay, this is basically 2t minus 1. So minus 1 to the front, minus 2t negative 2. Okay, because minus 1, minus lagi another 1. So give you negative 2. Okay. Sorry, it's not, so this is 1 over 2, yeah, sorry. 1 over 2, okay, negative 1, 2t 1, 2t minus 2. Macam tu guys. Okay, so this is basically 1 minus 1 over 2t square. Okay, berhati-hati. I did make mistake just now. dy dt. Because all the function is in terms of t. So differentiate this. We give you 1. And this is basically 2t minus 1. I selalu buat itu as an index first, so that you won't make mistake. Okay, minus is minus. So minus to the front, negative 2t minus 2. So this is basically 1 plus 2t square. Okay, so this is basically 1 plus 4t square. Okay, so now dy over dx is basically the chain rule of dy times dx. Okay, we have dt at the front, dt here. Okay, dy over dt is 1 plus 4t square times with dt dx. Okay, so dt dx ni kita terbalikkan ya. Ini kita terbalikkan. So, okay, kalau tak nampak, kita permudahkan dahulu. Okay, let me bring this downward. Okay, so we have ample space to simplify this. Is basically 4t square. 4t square minus 1 over 2t square. Okay, so I'm going to write down here 4t square minus 1. Okay, terbalikkan. Because this is dx over dt. We want dt over dx. So 2t square over 4t square minus 1. Okay. Okay, can we do anything with this? Okay, let me check dy dx. Dt square minus 1. Okay, sekejap. Tadi adalah dt square minus 1. Sorry, d2. Okay, wait. Two t square. What am I doing here? I did a mistake here. This is not 2. Okay, sekejap ya sayang. Okay, sorry lah. I dah tak boleh nak concentrate ni. Okay. Sekejap. This is dx dt tadi adalah 1 minus d2 minus 1 kan? Okay, let me do it once again. Okay, this is basically 1 minus t plus t plus 1 over 2. Okay guys, lagi sekali kita buat one more round. Okay, x is t plus 1 over 2t. Okay, kita tukar siap-siap. 2t minus 1. Okay. So dx over dt is 1 minus 1 2t minus 2. So we have we forgot to times with 2. The derivative of this function sayang. Why this, is there anyone yang correct me? Let me check. Okay. Okay, thank you Teacher Im. Thank you everyone. Okay, let's continue our lesson. Okay, let me hide the ruler. All right, now I know where's my mistake. Okay, 2 over 2t square. Okay, so this is basically 1 over 2 for t square. But then you have this and this to be cancelled out. So we get 1 over 1 2t square. Okay. Yes, now I managed to get it correctly. Guys. Okay, kita samakan penyebut. Okay, 2t square minus 1 over 2t square. The same thing we're going to do for y. Okay, given to us y is t minus 1 over 2t. Sama je function dia, cuma positive and negative. Change here. Alright, so dy over dt. So differentiate t, we give you 1. This is basically 2t minus 1. So minus to the front. Okay, 2t minus 2. Don't forget times with 2. Times with 2. Okay, so 1 plus 2 over 2t square. Okay, 1 plus 2 over 4t square. Okay, so 1 plus 1 over 2t square. So this is basically 2t square plus 1 over 2t square. So it's a long journey, guys. But it's okay, we try as best as we can. So dy over dx is dx over dt, sorry, dy over dt sayang. Dy over dt plus times with dt over dx. Okay, dy over dt is basically this as it is 2t square plus 1 over 2t square. Meanwhile, dx dt, because this is dx dt, but we want dt over dx. So we swap times with 2t square minus t2. Yes. So guys, this is our final answer. Over 2t square minus 1. Yay! Big clap for me and for yourself. So we have finally proved the question. Just now, dia nak show that d2 square plus 1 over dt square minus 1. Okay, so we shown. Okay, I think that's about it. If you have any question, please drop a comment there. I'll read before we finish in 4 minutes time. Okay. Okay, thank you, Rahwani. All right. Thank you, Teacher Im. It's such a bless, and I am sorry about it. Okay, thank you, Teacher Im. Okay, do you guys have any other question? Please drop a comment there. Otherwise, I just stop sharing. Okay, I feel so bad because of the technical error just now. I've been talking for myself. Okay, if you have any question, please drop a comment there. If you rewatch this another time, please please comment as well that you rewatch this video. Okay, otherwise I'll see you in another many weeks of time. Yeah. Okay, thank you, Amira, Alicia. Okay, I will share the link. Don't forget to fill in the attendance link. Okay. You have, but before, in order for you to be able to, before you be able to, um, to claim the kebangsaan punya certificate ya. Okay, so this is the link, guys. Don't forget to fill in. Make sure you create the account, made by Academy YouTuber. Okay, the link for the okay. We've got grace. We have reached the end of today's lesson. Congratulations to those who are able to follow our session from the beginning to the end, despite of technical error and my mic did not functioning. Before we end our session today, can you all please stop posting your comments and don't forget to click subscribe button and activate the icon bell so that you will not miss the next class. Yeah. Okay. Then if you find that this lesson was beneficial for you, please like and share to your friends on your social media, spread and share the goodness. Okay, once completed, type done on the chat box before the certificate link where I have posted to you earlier. Okay, in the chat box, please take note that the link will end within half an hour after this live. Make sure that you use the EDD account. So you have to apply before that. Incorrect email use will not be entertained. If you haven't got one, please apply. The link to apply the EDD email is also okay. I'll share the EDD email as well later, after we finish the session. Okay, I would like to thank all of you students for joining today. You are awesome. Feel free to share this free tuition class to your friends and teachers all over Malaysia. This is a collective effort from all teachers throughout Malaysia for all students throughout the country. Thank you too for being a YouTuber Academy supporter too. I think that's all for now. See you in another session. Ingat hashtag bermula percuma, segalanya percuma. Bye. Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh.
Dibawakan kepada anda oleh Akademi YouTuber.
Tuition online percuma. Tuition online percuma. Layari www.academyyoutuber bagi mengikuti tuition online secara percuma. Prasekolah, sekolah rendah, sekolah menengah, semua ada di Akademi YouTuber. Rujuk jadual di laman sesawang www.academyyoutuber.com. Semoga masa terluang anak-anak anda diisi dengan sebaiknya. Tuition online percuma, mestilah Akademi YouTuber.